Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we finally have restored the Roman Empire, but that is not the end of the story here. We still have a lot of stuff to do, lots of land left to conquer. So we also have this decision to move our capital to Rome should we so desire, which I don't think we do just yet. We are currently waiting for the Aztecs to finish their war with the Holy Roman Empire, or Germania, as it's calling itself right now. We'll appoint our son here as a commander to see what they're about to do next, because if they do decide to move against us, we don't want to be distracted with other wars. Okay, our vassal is a lot happier now, that's fine. We'll definitely move our chancellor, because he is not really useful where he is right now. Antioch is still pretty unhappy with us, but he hasn't been in any factions. Maybe we should go and improve his opinion anyway, though. Where is your capital? Ah, it's over here, of course. I also do like our new color as well, which is I guess a slightly more red than purple, like we were previously. Maybe it's just the novelty though. And we got a new crest as well. Still no end in the Aztec War. Kind of surprisingly, since it's been at 100% for a while now. The criminal brought before me was a local merchant from Thrace who raped a number of local women, so at this event a few times before, I think we'll just go with the just choice, which would be to imprison him and distribute some of his wealth. Since we are just, of course. Actually, let's check out what the Augustus trait does, which we also got having restored the Roman Empire. Extra prestige, morale damage, morale defense, and 15 vassal opinion is incredibly useful. That will help us out with our constant vassal problems and factions and that kind of thing. And we've inherited the Despotate of Italia Annonaria from our 17-year-old despot, who died of pneumonia. Well, that's very unfortunate. And we seem to have had some land break free here. That's no good. Fortunately, we can just offer him vassalization and he'll accept. Alright. Oh, he's got gonorrhea, I see. Well, I don't know who we should grant this to. Maybe we'll just go for the Duke of Milan here. He's pretty young. Seems fine. We actually want to grant it as a viceroyalty, so there we go, that will do. If you're my grandson is too cynical for his age. So we may end up playing as this character, so that should inform our decision. I don't really mind cynical, I think that's actually okay. And the Aztec War still continues. I can click on their capital in here. We can see if it's still at 100%, which it is. So who knows why this doesn't end. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners? Yeah, sure. Oh wait, I just refused, didn't I? Well, that's fine. We explained it diplomatically at least, so we won't be upset about it. We do have quite a lot of money as well, so we can probably go ahead and spend some on some upgrades. Let's do militia training ground here. Regular training ground. And here we'll upgrade the castle town, which is going to help with our income. Barracks is fine. And over here, we'll do militia training ground, castle town. Okay then. We still have quite a bit of money, so why don't we improve our retinue a bit? Did we inherit some kind of army over here? I guess we did, okay. So we are well below our retinue cap. I think we'll just continue building our cultural retinue, the cataphract, even though it's extremely expensive. 8 more of those. I think that'll do for now. We don't want to go too low on money. I'll just bring these over to join up with the rest of our retinue in Pisa. Our granddaughters of legal age became an elusive shadow, okay. It would be nice if she wasn't a heretic as well. And she agrees. So I'll disband those boats. And really, I don't know what's going on with the Aztecs. They just continue to sit at 100% war score and not actually end the war. This is the only war they're involved in as well. Who knows? Supporters of the blue and green chariot teams have clashed at the Hippodrome and riots have broken out. The city guard is fighting to contain the situation, but the Varangian guard is also standing by. They would make mincemeat of any hooligans before the riot has a chance of spreading to other districts, but there could be significant collateral damage. We'll say the city guard can handle it. But I think it means we usually have to end up paying for some repairs. They pull in reinforcements from other districts, and manage to disperse the rioting crowds, and yes, we have to pay 52 gold. That's okay. I guess we can afford it. Alright, and in the meantime, we'll go off to hunt the Great White Stag in the province of Mount Catherine. Saddle my horse. How is this Bohemian revolt going? It looks like Bohemia has an army parked in the revolting county here, so probably pretty badly for them. But once we take the remaining 2 counties here from Bohemia, we'll no longer have to go to war with them again. At least in the near future. You are telling me that this guy, my son, is attempting to promote vile heresies. I'm pretty sure I raised him as a good Orthodox Christian. So we'll just keep that to ourselves. We have gathered our followers and saddled our horse and prepared our weapons, and we're off to hunt the Great White Stag. Good. And our grandson needs an education. This guy is well outside the line of succession, so we'll just use him for plus 20 opinion with somebody. This guy, why not? more of our vassals at war. HRE is having a pretty bad time with revolts. That's 5 separate revolts going on. Mostly up here in England. We spent weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. You're assured that no one's impressed by your failed adventure. We'll say it's our own failure. We can certainly spare the prestige, I think. Actually, it looks like the Reconquista is going pretty well over here in Iberia. It's still very messy, but Castile and Leon and Portugal have mostly taken a lot of this southern land. Actually, Portugal has taken some land even down here. Really wish they would fix their borders, though. Okay, we've inherited Jerusalem back from our despots. We'll go ahead and re-grant that. Actually, since we're at peace and there are some non-Christian vassals down here, we can take this opportunity to make them convert, since apparently this was not a priority for our previous king of Bosnia. I guess this is actually the Seljuk county in here. So we'll just wait to hear back from those vassals and then we'll re-grant the kingdom. Probably to you. Sounds fine. If he wanted to attack the Seljuks over some of this land here, and save me the trouble of doing it, I would appreciate it. So still the Aztec-Germania war continues. Oh, he's up to 260,000 troops now, which is a lot. I guess he has the power of France behind him now, as well as all of his Events 1 troops. Probably not all of France, he does still have some Christian vassals, it seems, in here, who probably don't like him too much. I guess they're okay. Yeah, they didn't mind being subjugated, apparently. Okay. The bonus does wear off at some point, though. Still no developments either in our plot to kill the Emperor. So we're no longer above 100%, so maybe that's not surprising. And I don't think we can even get there at this point. So maybe we'll cancel this plot for the moment and see if we can work on Bohemia instead. Let's see if we can make anything happen over here. Doesn't look like there's going to be enough people bribable to get this done. I guess we'll check on Egypt and the Seljuks, since those are our only other targets. We need to cancel our other plot first. He's pretty close to 100 already. Apparently not very popular. No, don't cancel. So we should be up to... it's about 80 or something. It looks like we'll be able to get over 100 probably. My grandson asks, will I rule one day? Currently, yes, probably. So we can have him become ambitious, diligent, or gregarious, all of which are really good traits, or we can say that he won't. So, pretty clear choice there, I guess. And he became ambitious, okay. Sounds good. Okay, so 83. Oh, the Spy Master. So this should be no problem at all. We might even get over 200. Let's appoint a new commander in the meantime. So 186. And this should be enough to get us over 200 and get this firing pretty soon. And since it looks like the war is not ending, I guess we'll be okay probably to have a quick war against just Egypt. Some buildings finishing. My co-conspirator sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn on a path that the Caliph will travel with his escort once they are seated at a table. Kaboom. Success. And the snake performed its duty with aplomb. Okay. So we'll see what happens with the manure. If anything. Our grandson needs to have an education. I guess this guy is going to be next in line for the throne after Isaias. So perhaps we should take care of his education ourselves. At least for the moment. Well, I guess we're not going to hear anything about the manure explosion. That's fine. So, we will just go ahead and do a quick war over here then. For one of these two remaining duchies. Because it doesn't matter too much which one. We'll take this one first. And we'll raise the army from Jerusalem here, and I guess the nearby dukes over here. I guess we got you already. And maybe some of you other people. It's probably Antioch up there. So this should be more than enough, I imagine. He's only got 4,000. He is allied with this Sultan, presumably by virtue of being the same dynasty, who is also not too powerful, so I think this will be easily enough troops. And he has been called in, okay. My beloved granddaughter Alexia is concerned that she's still not married. You'll probably find a marriage for her. Some kind of alliance or something. Oh, I guess granddaughters don't give us alliances. We'll see if anyone important will marry her matrilineally. Sort of by rank here. No, I guess not. Okay. I guess we'll just marry her to some duke or something then. Seems good. My young grandson is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Good for him. Let's just check the supply limits of these provinces. Around 10k, okay. So we'll send our army in. More upgrades completing. So you're heading there, we'll get the rest of our troops. Head to the next county. And we'll just start sieging. If there's any sign of their army, I guess we'll fight them, but I don't know if they're involved in other wars. They were involved in at least one. So perhaps they'll be distracted. Anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to find out how that goes in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.